watching Raising
Hello.
Brave. I'm Sarah.
I'm Nate.
And we wanted to show you some updates that we have done to our Keystone Bullet 243 BHS. If you've subscribed to us or have been watching us for a while, you know that we purchased our trailer last summer. It is a 2018, and we've been making some updates to it throughout the year. And you
Quite
guys,
a few.
Yeah, we have. And you've watched some of those videos because we've posted it as we've been going. But some of you have been asking how things are holding up and how it's looking. And right now, as we are getting ready to head out on our first leg of our full-time living in this thing, we are getting some storage stuff figured out. So we just thought, it'd be really fun to welcome you in and just take a look at what we're doing in there.
Yeah. And when she says we've been making updates, as you've seen from the other videos, there's no we in this. It's all this one. She's very good at it.
You did.
I changed some faucets.
And you did the storage. You gotta show them your storage.
Oh yeah, I'll show you that. Okay, so I did like 2 things.
Yeah,
so it'll be great. Get excited.
Has really maximized the storage space in this, because when we first walked in and we're thinking about this rig is full time, we're like,
there's not
gonna have enough space. But Nate's brain is just really good at that sort of stuff, and he's gotten some good recommendations from some of you.
I'm really good at looking at other things on the internet.
Yeah, well, people have given us ideas and he's executed on them, so we've kind of pulled them together in our own rig, and we're going to show that to you right now.
Right now.
So you want to come and see it?
Let's go.
As we walk into our rig, the first thing you might notice are that there are no swooshes on our rig. We removed all of our decals because we didn't want to deal with the fading decals from the sun, and we just like this really clean look on the outside. And so I have a tutorial on how to do that. I just use a heat gun to remove them, and I will link that below as well as somewhere on this video. But you can check that out for yourself. But it was super easy. It took about half a day to do it, but it was definitely worth it for the clean look that we have. So as you follow me in here, Nate with the camera, follow me. Follow me. How's my cameraman doing? Is he shaky?
You don't need to talk about it.
You don't need to talk about it. So a couple things that Nate added were this screen protector right here, because, we have children. And if there's one thing children love to do, it's break screens. They just take their little cute muddy hands and bring it in. So he has this one that he put in here, and he just screwed it right in. The other thing that he has is this handlebar, which gives some more security. What was happening is you want to pull on this, and it comes out if you do that. So I know how to fix it. You just stick it right in there. There we go. So you can fix it, but that's why we have this, so we can just pull the door shut nice and easy. Come on in and see the rest of our rig. Now, unless you've seen what our rig looked like before, you might not notice any differences. But I'll tell you that we have painted the entire interior of the walls, and I have a tutorial on that if you want to see how you won't need to prep the walls to just paint right over the wallpaper that is in RVs. Super easy to do, it just took a lot of time, as most things do. Can I show you our Tic Tac tiles next? All right, cameraman, in there. This is one of our most requested updates. You want to know the updates on the Tic Tac tiles, and so I thought I'd show that to you today. So as we're coming in, people are asking, is it peeling? Are the edges peeling? And it's holding up really well. This trailer has gone through both extreme heat, so like 100-degree temps, as well as extreme cold. Over our winter, we hit negative, was it like negative 50?
Negative 50.
We hit negative 50 this winter. And so I was really concerned how really everything was going to hold up through that cold winter, because we did not have it in the garage. We just had it under our tarp in our driveway here. So it is holding up really well. The only parts that are starting to peel are a couple places that peeled initially because I pulled it up and put it down so many times trying to get it straight. So as far as the parts that, I placed down first really well, it's holding great. My best advice to you would be to prep your walls well, maybe with like a liquid sander or prime it with paint first so they're just nice and clean, and take your sweet time laying those down, because the less you need to lift it up and readjust, the better it's going to be. But how nice does this look? It is clean and open, and you can barely tell this is an RV kitchen. We reupholstered the cushions in this rig. They came with some pretty dated looking, even though this is a 2018 trailer, dated looking cushions, and I sewed these brand new covers for them. You can see how they look, even with the slightly rounded edges. They turned out amazing. I am not a sewer, but this was a simple sewing project that even the most amateur person could do. Should we go take a look at the bunks?
Yeah.
Let's look at our bunks over here. In the 243 BHS, it doesn't come with curtains. So I had to come up with a solution for these. I took screw-in hooks and screwed them into the side of the wall. Looking at the camera while I do this.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Can you pull it up? I should have
used the other one.
I should have opened Titus.
It's super messy.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
Let's get a close up of what.
This is the reason why we have
What
the
system
bunks.
is. So it's that type of hook. There's LCC stuff.
Another question we get from a lot of you is about this ladder. This ladder we just found on Amazon. The Keystone Bullets 243 VHSs, they do not come with a ladder for the bunks. And our children are 4 and 5, so they did need some help getting up into the bunks. And this, I don't know the price on this because I bought it a long time ago.
It was about $30.
About $30. I'll link it below. I do believe they had a couple colors, like maybe a silver as well as the black. So that's what we have for this one, and it just hooks up like this. And when we travel, we just pop it in and top onto the bunk so that they can climb up in, and it's not like going around or anything like that. All right, I am going to move this because I have to show you some of the storage solutions that Nate did. I have another hook and a cover down here. Now, when we got this was closed off. There was just wall there. And we found out that if you take the little wall off, there is just straight up storage where you can fit several
Straight
tubs.
storage, homie.
So I have 3 of these.
What
Look
are
how
these?
long these are. These long Rubbermaid containers that are the under the bed storage.
Note they're clear too.
So this is where we're keeping the kids' clothes. Each child has a bucket of clothes that I've sorted and organized, and we just pull them out and roll them back in. And then on the bottom here, I do have just some additional like colder weather clothes in case, you know, we're in the mountains and we need it. But I didn't want to take up any prime real estate. So let's take a look inside our main pantry.
Ooh, what do we do in the pantry?
Well, we don't have any food in here yet. We're gonna I'm going grocery shopping. Well, unless you like applesauce.
How did you upgrade this?
So what I am doing. Don't make fun of me, Nate.
Look at those nice baskets we put in that area.
I found these at Home Goods because look how much better we are able to utilize this space. You just slide these guys right in. And then these little baskets from Target, the Room Essentials. You'll see these all over our rig.
We bought like 40.
They're awesome. So we didn't buy 40. I'm like
Keep
thinking
going.
really hard.
Keep going.
I hope we didn't buy 40 of those. So we'll do our linens right here. These 2 parts will be our food. And then this top one right here, we're going to just use for like additional, like all my cosmetic stuff. I did let Nate put one thing up there, but it'll mostly be my stuff. Let's be honest.
Thanks.
Yeah. Love you. Under here, let's take a look at some storage. So again, I found these before I discovered my Target Room Essential ones. And I just put these under here so that I can have something compartmentalized to put stuff in. I also fit my crock pot under here. Our cleaning stuff down here. I don't know how I'm going to utilize that space yet, but I'm okay that I have that space.
We have lots of space.
So we're doing well.
There's my new faucet.
Nate installed a new faucet. Don't you love this?
I do.
We can spray each other. No, it's really helpful for washing dishes. He also replaced the faucet in the bathroom.
Sure did.
So we have that as well.
There's a different video that included that.
Yes.
Now back up here.
Back up here. We're back in the kitchen. I found this nifty little 3-tiered sorter thingy-majigger at Home Goods, and I'm able to sort our dishes on there. And so this is where all my dishes and my cups and all of that stuff is going to go. These are, what is this material? Oh, melamine. I might be pronouncing that wrong. These are at Target. They are not microwave safe. I do have 2 plates up here that are plastic, but also microwave safe, because sometimes you do just need to microwave something.
Look at all that fancy stuff on the wall, Sarah.
Oh! Ooh, this is impressive. So who here likes IKEA? I love IKEA. So I installed this. I just drilled it right into the side here. We have all of our silverware and reusable straws because we care about turtles and stuff. And then all of our just spatulas and that sort of thing. Well, and this is our bedroom slash office slash closet slash probably lots of things. This is one of the reasons why we opted for the Keystone Bullet 243 BHS, because it had the separate bedroom for the adults, because we felt like we wanted that. And as Nate's going to be working full-time on the road, he did need some separation from us, especially on rainy days. So another thing I want to point out are our curtains. In the video that I did our tutorial for the wall painting, I also showed how to remove the valances, the ugly RV shades, and I hung up just these lightweight curtain rods. I'm just gonna take a note here. These are the shortest curtain rods I was able to find, and I got them in, and I bought them in the winter, and then in the spring I was like, let's put up our curtain rods, and they were way too big for the space, but I had passed my return time, so I had to make do, and so I literally just sawed them down so that they would fit my space, which was a really good option. But then I went to IKEA to do that little thing by the kitchen with the buckets and the silverware. Found out that that is the exact same size as what I cut these down for. So what I would recommend to you would be to go to IKEA and get the little black bar in their kitchen area that is used for those hanging hooks and all of that. And that's exactly what I used on the wall in my kitchen to sort all my utensils and stuff. But that would have been a really good solution to fit these windows. And it's like pretty cost effective too. So then you could have just used the hooks and then like hooked them on. But anyway, so instead I found these little clip things because I always have to do things sort of the hard way. And I just clipped on, I bought a bunch of blackout curtains and hemmed them up and fit them to our windows. And now I can just move them over and we have some blackout shades. As far as closet storage goes, nothing really exciting in my closet going on. I did add some of these lovely command strips, the command hooks. So I like the convenience of a hook because I can just throw stuff up here. So I've just kind of got my workout tanks right here hanging up that I can easily access. I hung a hook here for my jumpsuits that didn't fit in my, yes, I'm bringing jumpsuits. You guys, I'm gonna be gone for a long time. This is not like a weekend camping trip. I need my jumpsuits. Somebody on some forum recommended getting velvet hangers. The reason is because they're a lot thinner and none of your clothes are going to be moving around while you are tossing that rig around going through mountains. So they just fit in nice and simple. I'm just going to lay that right there. Now I'm going to show you Nate's side because I came up with a really good solution for him. He folds more clothes than I do. But I got the command strips in here, the command hooks for him as well for like his harness for climbing. And then I just got the organizer that is designed to put in closets so that you can fold stuff in there and pop that in there rather than having to build custom shelves. It was a lot easier, a lot cheaper, and it's a really flexible option for storing your stuff. I also like that there's about a foot of space behind it, so we can kind of store things like shoes that you're not going to really wear that often, or maybe a winter jacket or something that doesn't need to be accessed on the daily, but you have it there, it's hidden there, so that you can get it if you should need it. So what we've done up top here, this is right above our bed. I am able to fit 4 of these up across the top. So Nate and I each have 2 of them. It's great for things like socks and undies. So make your mama proud. Keep those separated. And it's easy to access. We can just shove them in there and it's just like a little sock drawer. It's perfect. The other thing I have is below here, we have more of these. We were able to fit 3 of these under each of our cabinets. So again, these are the little square room essential cubes from Target, and they go underneath our closets, and we can fit 3 of them. So this is essentially just like a drawer. So we've got things like shorts, athletic wear, you know, clothes. You know what clothes are, right? You have them, and you need to store them places. So I really liked that solution because then it's easy to just in theory.
What's easy?
It's easier. I'm trying to do it without like giving myself unflattering views on camera as well. I'm not saying you're gonna look flattering every time you have to bend over and pull it all the way out of there, but
Want to rephrase that one?
yeah. They're all the way back there. I'm not gonna go get that last 3rd one for you because I honestly just don't want that view of myself on camera. So, sorry. Trust me that there's 3 of them under there. And right above here, I have just some cute little LED lights. I don't know. I just wanted them. They really provide pretty much 0 light. So, it's not like that much of a benefit or anything. But I think they're kind of cute and they're battery operated. And so I have them. And Nate thinks they're dumb, but I think they're cute.
I don't think they're dumb.
You do.
Now I can see myself in the shot again.
That's okay. We know you're here. It's not like a secret.
Okay, so we're outside, and one of the things I wanted to show you is how I think I improved the storage for our pass-through basement storage here. So you're gonna have to get in real close, but basically I saw this online, thought it was brilliant, went out and bought it. So it's basically this paneling,
Pegboard.
this pegboard paneling, and installed it all the way across. I had to cut it down. So now with that pegboard, it's all the way across the bottom of the storage here, and I can tack up and hang all of my random stuff, like my fishing pole. I was worried that I was gonna just put it in there and it'd get damaged, or all the cord extensions and adapters and just different things. I have them all hanging across very nicely. It took me all of like an hour. I had to cut down the pegboard by hand, and that was an inconvenience, but it was fine. And then you just have to make sure you have the right drill bit to drill into steel. It was super easy. It was awkward because I actually had to climb inside, and so like that would have been tough if I were, you know, a bigger guy. So bigger guys out there doing it, way to go. So now it's super great, it's easy, and then as you can see in our storage, we have a whole bunch more of these long kind of under the bed type clear storage containers, and I thought I was going to be able to like fill in and stack 3. It's just like barely too big, and so I just have 2 things. I can fit 2 side by side, which is awesome. I'll be able to throw random stuff on top of the double stack, like my leaf blower, so I can blow off the top of the slide. So now we're on the other side, and you can see the laundry basket for the laundry chute and more of the pegboard, just showing, you know, how I have my adapters and you know, jack things. And then just, this is just kind of the side where we keep all of the random kind of, we don't need to access it right away type of gear and stuff, like fire starters, my tackle box, an extra extension cord. So that's our under pass-through basement storage on our Keystone Bullet. And now we're gonna go inside and talk about like where we've been, what we're gonna do, where we're heading, and how we're going to handle this channel and what you can expect on our videos for the next few months.
Welcome back. We wanted to give you some updates on what you can expect from our channel in the coming months. We are headed west. We currently live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so west for us means obviously the first place we stop is South Dakota.
Party!
So we're going to start our first leg out being in South Dakota, doing Custer State Park, Mount Rushmore, Badlands, hopefully make it over to Wind Cave National Park. From there we're heading down to Rocky Mountain National Park, staying in Estes Park, and hopefully meeting up with some of Nate's college roommates who are all smart enough to like get out of the Midwest and head to Colorado.
Not like us.
I mean, is Colorado technically the Midwest?
No. It's the Rockies.
It's like this sexy
I don't
part.
know.
Yeah, anyway.
Correct us if we're wrong. I don't know. We have a lot of friends in Colorado, and we're going to hang out with some of them.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, so we're going to meet up with them. Then we're going to head down to Utah, where... Utah?
Is that a
Where
thing?
we're going to meet up with my... Well, that's how it came out of my mouth, so I'm sorry.
Sure.
Where we are going to meet up with my brother and his wife, and also see places like Arches and Zion, and I don't know if we'll make it to Bryce Canyon or Canyonlands or whatever the third one is.
I guess you'll
Fifth
just
one
have to
is.
keep watching our videos
We'll
to find
see.
out.
Right, we have things planned out, but it's really going to figure out how we're going to do it once we're there. So we are going to be posting videos weekly, and we're going to be hitting... like I mentioned, South Dakota. We're going to be hitting Colorado, Utah, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Wyoming, sliding through Idaho and North Dakota at some point. So if you are from one of those areas,
Or if you like it.
yeah, if you're from there or you love to go to any of those places and have recommendations for us, pretty please comment below with your recommendations, because we love the insider scoop on where we're going, because we're learning so much right now.
Yeah.
And it would be really great to just have some recommendations from you if you've been there. So send that to me below, and then all of our other viewers can get your recommendations too, which would be super helpful.
And it'd be great if you actually did this instead of telling us after the fact, like, oh, you should have done this. Like,
Yes, do it
let's
now.
let's not do that, okay?
Yeah.
Give us some good recommendations. We'll check them out. We'll put them in our videos and let you know what we think, and then we can argue after. But let's
Whether or not it was good.
let's just not have the whole thing of you should have done this, okay?
Yeah.
It'd be great. It'd be very helpful.
And then we
I'd be
were
happy.
also talking, Nate loves breweries.
Can you tell? It's true.
Okay, yeah. So if you have favorite breweries in those areas, we would also like your recommendations for those. Because like if you come to Minneapolis, we have lots of breweries here, but there's some that we're going to be like, you could skippable.
Just ask and
And there's
I'll
some
let you know.
that are really amazing that you absolutely need to visit. So yeah, Nate can give you those recommendations if you want.
Yeah.
But if you want to ask us questions, you can do that below in the comments. We do try and comment back on as many as we can, as well as Instagram at raising.brave. You can follow us there for more like up-to-date, daily type
Daily lifestyle
things.
stuff. Like, hey, does Nate wear something other than a black shirt?
No.
Is Sarah always this, like, hot and peppy? It's true. But y'all just see more of it.
Because I still control what I put on social media.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Still good.
It's fine.
Go follow us there. If you haven't, subscribe here.
Mm-hmm.
Leave us comments. We'll interact with you. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Let's be friends.
Yeah. So we're going to be posting new videos weekly. They're going to be more vlog style as we're traveling, seeing things, and then we'll make sure we're hitting some tactical things and updates about our rig within those videos, so that you're going to get a mix of kind of the education and sightseeing, as well as just up to date what we're doing with our family and what it's like living in a trailer that's 28 feet long with 2 kids and
A guy who has to work full time.
Guy who
We'll
has to work
include the
full-time.
headaches.
Yes.
So when something blows up, like we'll
hopefully not literally blows up.
we'll try to remember to take a video for your sake.
Yes. All this to say,
You'll
we're
have to
so
find out.
excited. We're leaving in 2 days. 2 days. The day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're headed out.
It's like
And so next week you're going
Hours.
to get our first video, which is going to be like the first couple days of travel, like pounding through South Dakota with wall drug.
Not pounding through. You'll get it. It'll be a nice experience.
Yeah, but just us like
White knuckling through as we start our first jaunt of remote life in our camper.
So
that's what
make sure you subscribe and like and comment and connect with us on Instagram because we'd love to get to know you.
Yeah. Anything else? I don't think so.
Do you have any questions? If you have questions, we can't do anything about it in this video. But we can answer them later.
Thank you for watching our video. Again, I'm Nate.
And I'm Sarah. Thanks for watching Raising Brave.
Our channel is Raising Brave. Thank you.